Dr. Again, we are a leader in a very exciting new field. Here in Washington, if something's important, we give it an acronym. And the acronym is MCEDS, Multi-Cancer Early Detection Blood Test. We were, last year, the fastest growing company in the state of Maryland. We're based in Gaithersburg, according to Inc. magazine, and have a nice trajectory of growth already. KOLs, some of you may have read or listened to the podcast of Peter Attia. He's been on the New York Times bestsellers list for over a year now. He is a huge proponent of MCEDS, as are various branches of government. These will be reimbursed by the end of the decade. There's tremendous support in Congress, bipartisan, to do that, and many initiatives going on to advance the field. So we have a lot of wind at our back. Our test differs from that of our competitor and emerging competitors in that we are not looking at DNA sequencing. We are looking at proteins. Remember, during COVID, you had antigens versus PCR. It's a little bit like that. And proteins like antigens like PSA, you know, the A in antigen, A and PSA is antigen, are much more affordable and are actually more accurate for early stage detection. We have a lot of data to share to support that, even though they've been around a while longer. And our innovation is really in our analytics. We have data from tens of thousands of individuals, and we use machine learning algorithms to predict the likelihood of somebody having cancer within a year. In short, we are better, the proverbial better, faster, and cheaper, better accuracy for early stage cancer. We have some data that we just unearthed over the summer from the NCI, the National Cancer Institute, blinded validation data, showing excellent performance in early stage pancreatic and ovarian cancer, in addition to lung cancer. Faster access. These are one of several new devices that entered the market that allow you to get small quantities of blood painlessly from the upper arm. And there was a big article about these in the Wall Street Journal last week. And we have validated our test, and it will soon be available at both pharmacy counters, starting with Giant here in the DMV, and at homes. Our competitor DNA-based approach will not. They require too much blood. You're going to need a traditional venipuncture blood draw, and we are much more affordable, about a third the price of the leading incumbent. Massive markets. We predict by the end of the decade, about a third of adult Americans will be getting these tests every year, and we have a real big head start. We are raising $10 million, and in two tranches. The first tranche of $3 million, we have what I would call sort of a Mr. Wonderful term, where we're providing both royalty. We're so confident of our revenue growth, and we have, by the way, public company audits, so you can verify it, that we are giving royalties to the first 3 million investors in addition to equity. So you're essentially guaranteed that you would be getting your money back. And as I mentioned, we have PCAOB audits. We are IPO ready. We've done equity crowdfunding over the years. So we expect when the markets do come back, and it will happen, that we will likely go public. But also, we're in a very acquisitive arena. A number of emerging companies, some even spun out of Johns Hopkins, have been acquired for more than $1 billion. So we're in a very acquisitive space. We have potential IPO and, again, the royalties. So for investors that are interested in the life sciences but don't want to wait 6 or 7 years, we are the right company for you. We have a table right back behind the curtain. If anyone is interested, you can pick up our executive summary, and we're here to hopefully answer any questions. Thank you very much. Here's my contact information if you want to take a picture of it.